Welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we are going back to Trials of Cold Steel. Now in the previous episode we managed to get through most of the nature park, and in this episode, as I've been teasing for a while, we will get our boss fight. I didn't do any grinding off camera. I was going to, but I looked at the stuff that I'd have to do and realized it wasn't worth it. Because it would just take me too long, so we are gonna just go straight in from where we left off and go and beat up a boss.
There they are.
There who are? Oh, the guys from earlier on. The guys who stole our stuff.
Not bad for a night's work. And if those idiots don't withdraw that petition, we'll be able to make even more.
Don't get carried away now. We get a reward for all this anyway. We're making out just fine as it is.
Still, who were those guys?
You're what
The
guys?
provincial army seemed happy to go out of their way for them.
Oh? So there's another group involved?
No idea. But then, I can never figure out what that man's thinking.
What
None of
man?
our business either. We just need to be ready to abandon this place at a moment's notice.
Oh.
You're not going anywhere.
You tell him, Rain.
What?
Who's there?
Oh, there's the list. I was wondering.
Oh,
what
you're
the hell
those
you
students from yesterday.
were. Problem with that?
I know I locked the gate.
Don't tell me you broke in.
Indeed, we did.
You tell him, Laura.
It looks like the stolen goods are all here too.
We
Good.
caught you red-handed.
Let's take them out.
They're just kids. You should be no match for us.
Do not underestimate me.
And since we're all alone out here, ain't nobody gonna see a thing.
No, not that the provincial army would do anything from what I
Hope you're
overheard.
ready for the beating of your lives.
Hope you are.
I highly doubt we'll be the ones to endure a beating here today.
Laura's right. We're
As
gonna
long as
kick
we make
your
good
ass.
use of the Arcus's combat links.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Damn right.
Here we go.
Come on then.
This is not the boss fight, I promise, but this
Give
is
it
the
up,
boss fight
everyone.
down the line. Don't worry. Boss fight's coming. I'm telling you. In this episode, we are
Right.
doing a boss fight. But first, we have to clear out some of the trash.
Go.
How Laura these are.
There.
Ooh, not a kill.
Right.
Alright. Take him out.
Turn to flames. Burn!
Darn. Hey. No. Don't go after Elliot. You leave him alone. Hey, listen. Don't go after
Right.
Elliot down. You're done. Goodbye. You're done. I mean, I don't want you going after Alyssa either, but it's okay. As long as it's not Elliot.
My turn.
No, let's not do that. Hit them with this, Elliot. Leave Elliot alone, damn it. Haha, you missed on Laura, bitch. Suck it. Sadly, Elliot will only get one of them, but that's not the point. Because we still have 3 other people who can finish them off for
Of
us.
course.
Look at them, Laura.
Go.
I think they're in range of Reem. Yes, they are. Good job, Reem.
Right.
Now, Alyssa's turn. The important thing is you tried. Not very hard, but you did try. Will you leave Elliot alone? Elliot with his ass. Haha.
Here we go.
We all got a taxi for you.
Right.
Eat it. There we go.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Well, they tried their best, at least, but none shall prevail in the face of my team.
Oh, this has got to be some kind of joke. They're kids.
How pitiful. That barely even qualifies as a warm-up.
Damn, Laura's savage.
Well, when you're used to Instructor Sarah's training exercises, warm-ups take on a whole new meaning.
Good point.
That's very true.
Bottom line, we won. Fair and square.
Damn right.
I'd suggest you surrender yourselves and apologize to everyone in the Grand Market for all the trouble you've caused.
And we'll be returning those stolen goods to their rightful owners, too.
We would also be very interested to learn who hired you.
You must be out of your damned minds if you really think you've won.
What was that sound?
Elliot?
Wait, Elliot's the only one who heard that? Are you serious?
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just thought I heard the sound of a flute.
Flute. Huh? Well, that's not a flute.
What was that?
A roar.
It sounded like the cry of an enormous beast.
Damn right. I think Reen's hungry.
What's happening?
Something big's coming.
It's coming this way!
Ah, crap. Oh, here's our boss. Roaring baboon. Big and ugly, that's what it is, though.
Help!
So now we have to help the bad guys to
Giant
keep them
baboon?
alive. Yeah, it looks that way. Now we have to help the bad guys to keep them alive. Jesus.
I believe we're dealing with the ruler of this forest. What would you suggest, Reen?
Kill it.
Well, they may be thieves, but we can't just leave them to die. We're going to have to fight it.
So I was right then. Kill it.
Understood.
All right.
Idios, help us!
Elliot, don't worry.
This looks tough. Careful!
We still have Laura's S-craft, so we're
My
all
turn.
good. All right, Earth Cleaver, the big guy. Prevent him from getting too
My
close
turn.
to us. All right,
Give it up, everyone!
everybody healed up.
I get it.
Reen can now use Flame Slash. Reen can now use. Oh yes, we now have Reen's S-craft.
Here we go.
You know what? Why not? Here, big guy, hold this.
Gamble on my blade.
I couldn't remember when you got his. Oh. Oh yes. And we got burn on it as well.
I can do this.
For now, we will not use
Turn to
Laura's.
flames.
We're gonna save Laura's for now. We might use it in a moment, depending on what happens. I can't use it at the moment. That's sad. But fear not, Laura is still alive.
I can do this.
I'm gonna have to heal up because
Hang in there.
you're useless otherwise.
Thanks.
Well, Elliot's got a critical strike, so
My
we're gonna
turn.
have to use that. There we go.
Let's go!
So at least we can get the Alyssa follow-up. Damn it, she's out for a while.
Go.
Who's
All right,
everyone's
let's
strength
do
up
this.
Alright, damn it. God damn it, I'm keeping Laura locked down for a while because they know I can kill them. Keep doing that.
Give it up, everyone!
Damn. Laura's out for
It's my
another
turn.
turn, guys. This is not good.
Turn to flames. Burn. Go.
Alright, follow.
I'll back you up!
There we go. Hopefully we can kill one at for God's sake.
Here we go.
And I'm really keeping Laura down. This is annoying.
There.
Alright, let's try and kill something. Alright, we got one of them. That's good.
My turn!
Alright. Well, they're really close together. Let's hit them with this.
Arcus, activate!
Don't do that.
Go.
Okay, they didn't break. Usually that would break arts, but thankfully it did not break our arts. Which means Elliot is still gonna hit them.
Right. Turn to flames.
I really wish that was an AoE attack.
Burn.
It would help so much. I mean, it helps even more when you hit with it, Alyssa. Alright, one's nearly dead. The one that keeps Laura pressured. It's nearly dead. Don't do that.
Here we go.
Rain, I need you over here.
There.
Yes. Now we got 2 dead. Alright. Resounding news.
Give it up, everyone!
Everybody healed up. And I think Laura's only
I
out
can
for
do
one
this.
more turn, so we're all good on that.
Turn to
score.
flames! Burn!
Aha. Aha, or
My
Laura's
turn.
back. This is good news.
Of course.
Armor breaker, please.
Shatter! Now!
Go!
My
Alright,
turn.
Reen needs this. Because he
Give it up, everyone!
doesn't have it anymore. I will use Laura's S-craft in a moment.
It's my turn.
For now, let's just try and
Turn
weaken
to
it a little bit.
flames.
Just so we can guarantee that Laura will be able to potentially kill it in one hit.
Fool!
Oh, that helps. Thanks, Laura.
My turn.
Do this right.
Go!
An opening!
That's it. Double teaming helps.
Here
And
we
Reen
go.
gets an attack straight away. Hit it.
My turn. Huh?
Hit it.
Now!
Aha, double team.
Right!
Elliot, you can now attack.
Ah!
Heal up.
I
Well,
can
that
do
did
this.
a lot of damage.
Turn to flames.
Insert meme here.
Burn!
Well, it did burn. Good job. Ooh, Reen gets 0 arms.
My turn.
Use it. Use that.
Ha!
Because at least then he gets an attack
Of course.
faster.
Hey!
And I know I keep saying I'm going to use
Here we go.
Laura's S-craft. I will use it. Don't worry.
My turn!
It's going to get used in a moment. Can I get both of you in this? I
Give it up,
can.
everyone!
In fact, it's going to get used right now. There we go. Same animation as always. Throw Reen's in.
Flames. Scout.
It should kill it, actually. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Haha. That would have been a lot longer
Let's get
if
moving.
I hadn't got Reen's S-craft and Laura's so many times. Oh, Reen, Elliot, and Laura leveled up. This is good news. And now we have attack 2. Oh, yay. That quartz is so good. Now you can take off attack 1 off Reen and put it on
I did it.
somebody else. Probably Gaius, because Gaius is another high damage dealer.
I did it!
But anyway, that was our very first boss fight.
I've only
of the
just begun.
area. Good job, Laura.
That was kind of terrifying.
Of course it was terrifying. Your children facing a giant baboon.
I thought we were done for.
Well, thanks to your healing, we were never going to be in any real danger, Elliot, so good job.
Still, at least we were able to defeat it.
You're damn right. Now, what
Reen.
about the,
What was that skill you just performed?
a very powerful one? What about the, thieves from earlier on? Where are they?
Oh, it was something I've been working on for a while.
Aha.
This was the first chance I had to put it through its paces, though. I definitely feel like I'm getting the hang of it now.
Good job. You used it once, and already you've got the hang of it.
I see.
You really are amazing, Reen.
Yeah, you're always there to help us when we need it most.
See, even Alyssa's praising you, even though for most of the game she hated your guts.
No, that's not true. There's really only so much I can do on my own.
You're right.
We wouldn't have been able to defeat that thing if we hadn't all been working together as a team.
Very true, actually. Without Elliot's quick thinking of me controlling him, telling him to heal us, and Laura being so strong, we would have lost. Because Alyssa missed most of her damn shots like an idiot.
This was a victory for Group A as a whole.
You damn right, man.
Well said.
Indeed.
Everybody, oh, they're
Unbelievable.
still here. If that were me, not being funny or anything, if that were me, I would have used that opportunity while they were fighting to run away.
What are these kids even doing here?
Kicking your ass and kicking the ass of a baboon.
Bastard. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, speaking of that bastard, want to tell us more?
Who are you talking about?
I guess
What?
we're not gonna find out. What now?
Oh.
It seems we have some unwelcome guests.
Another fight?
There they are!
Oh god, no. Really?
And they're not alone.
You finally got off your asses. And what? Wait, what?
Put your hands in the air!
Why? We didn't do shit all.
Don't try to resist.
What are you talking about?
Why are you surrounding us and not them?
Because they work for them.
Keep your mouth shut!
Don't think we're gonna go easy on you just because you're students.
Looks like all your hard work was for nothing, huh? Sucks to be you!
They're not even trying to hide their involvement.
Exactly.
Utterly shameless.
You're jumping to an awful lot of conclusions.
Oh?
I see two groups of people and a collection of stolen goods, but no indication of which group was responsible.
That is not the voice I thought you were going to end up with, I gotta be honest.
Do you have any way to prove that the four of you aren't the perpetrators?
Do you have any way to prove that we are?
What?
Do you intend to frame us?
This is preposterous.
I'm just telling you that you need to mind your own business and learn your place.
I think you should go and kiss somebody's ass. Maybe Duke Alvareo.
The Kreutzen province is the territory of Duke Alvarea.
Then go suck his ass.
And I will not have a gaggle of bratty students poking their noses where they don't belong.
I swear to God, that voice does not fit this does not fit this moment.
You will back down now, or we'll be more than happy to arrest you right here and drag you to Berea Hard City, kicking and screaming.
Feel free to try.
Damn.
This is ridiculous.
I'm afraid you'll be doing no such thing.
Excuse me, what?
What?
Who's there? Oh,
Nani? Who the hell are you people?
It's the Railway Military Police.
What? Why are they here? What's
Railway
going on?
military police?
Yeah, I'm with Laura on this.
Yeah, the RMP.
They're supposed to be the most elite unit in the whole of the Imperial Army.
Interesting. Well, who the hell are you?
The Icy Maiden.
Well, that's certainly a way to introduce. Well, it's certainly a way to speak about someone. Jesus
Why has
Christ.
one of the Chancellor's dogs come here?
Oh.
what is the meaning of this? This area is under the jurisdiction of the Kreutzen Provincial Army.
The look on her face tells me she doesn't give a shit.
The Imperial Army has no right to intervene.
Uh-oh. Go and tell the Emperor that.
With all due respect, Keldic is a major interchange station in our railway network. So in point of fact, we have every right to investigate any incidents that occur in this general vicinity.
Ah. Basically, she's telling you to sod off. Mind
As
your
I'm
own
sure
goddamn
you well
business.
know.
Ah. Well, that
And
shut
in
him up.
accordance with our investigation thus far, after having questioned all those connected to the incident, we have concluded that it is impossible for any of these students to be guilty of these crimes.
The hawk chick shows up and then she saves our asses. Good
Do
job.
you wish to contest this judgment?
I'm taking that as a no.
I suppose not.
I was right to take it as a no then.
Well then, may I suggest you leave us to do our jobs? The RMP will take responsibility for returning all of the stolen goods to their rightful owners as well.
Haha.
Men, withdraw! We're returning to Keldic.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
You've got to be kidding me!
We had a deal.
Take them into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
Who, the army or the four idiots? Ah, four idiots.
Oh, crap.
Totally boned.
Damn right.
There's no point in resisting.
Doesn't look like they're going to.
You're coming with us.
Bye, losers.
Damned Ironblood dog.
What? What's an iron blood? Anyway, who's the hot chick?
She's really pretty.
Damn right.
Is she really part of the RMP?
I'd assume so. She seems to be wearing her uniform.
Thank you all very much for your assistance.
Laura's not at all interested. Oh, Claire. Nice name.
My name is Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. We're a division of the Imperial Army.
Interesting.
And you are the visiting students from Thor's Military Academy, are you not?
Depends who's asking.
I'll need to file a report about what happened here. So would the four of you mind accompanying me?
I didn't do nothing. Great, now we're getting taken in by the RMP. Can this day get any worse? Although it doesn't look like they're trying to arrest us. Oh, we got let out. And everybody's here to see us off. I like it. Otto and Claire. Coming to see us off. Really? You couldn't just voice this part as well? Come on. We really are grateful for everything you've done today. Thanks to you, the stolen goods have been recovered and those responsible have been found and arrested. I can't possibly express my gratitude. I was glad we were able to help. Besides, it was only thanks to the RMP's involvement that we were able to catch the culprits in the end. I'm not voicing you, yeah. Do I voice her? We already know I'm going to give her a completely different voice because I'm not the voice person to the whatever. I'm not voicing it, no. Oh, there's no need to be so modest. All we did was physically arrest the culprits. The rest was entirely on you. I'm not voicing it. If not for your assistance in stopping the criminals from escaping, we would have missed our chance of intervening altogether. I believe the credit for this achievement is yours and yours alone. I'm going to read that again because I fucked it up. I believe the credit for this achievement is yours and yours alone. Well, number one, how did you even know something was going on? That's what I'm curious about. And number two, how did you know to search the park? All this attention is kind of embarrassing. Still, I suppose it would be rude not to accept your thanks. Indeed, you should all be very proud of what you've accomplished here. So, can we leave everything in your capable hands from here on out, Captain? Of course, I'm intending to leave a number of our soldiers here for the time being. Rest assured that we'll take care of any further problems that may arise. Since the provincial army's got their heads so far up Duke Alberea's ass, that's probably a good idea. We're very greatly obliged. Still, while your personal loyalties may differ, both the RMP and the provincial army are made up of Erebonian soldiers. So I'd appreciate it if you tried not to stand out too much. Your presence may create some anxiety among the locals. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for your cooperation with our report. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. Oh no, not at all. And we really appreciate you coming to our aid like that. Oh, there's no need to thank me, really. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I regret having stepped in at all. Overcoming such an impossible situation was probably meant to be part of your field study, too. To build character, perhaps? What?
Yeah, I may be good, but I'm not that good.
It's our favorite drunk, Sarah.
Oh! Instructor?
Really? You voiced this part, but not the previous part. Why?
I was wondering when you'd show up.
I was wondering if she'd show up.
It's been a while, Sarah.
That it has. 6 months, give or take? Honestly, I had no idea you RMP folks were gonna get involved with this.
I can sense some tension here.
I suppose you had everything that was happening here figured out all along.
I can definitely feel some tension between these two.
You overestimate my abilities. I did receive a report that suggested there might be trouble here, but that's it.
Oh, from your brother, I take it.
I'm not sure what's going on anymore, and I'm very scared.
Nothing gets past you lot.
We're just trying to make sure we're prepared to deal with any problems that might arise.
It's like two lionesses about to fight over a piece of meat. And I don't know what the meat is yet.
But I'm sorry to say I don't have any more time to catch up with you right now. I really need to be taking my leave.
Damn.
I wish all the best to you and the rest of Class 7.
That why they call you the Icy Maiden, because you give an icy reception to certain people?
Ah.
See you later. Really? So now you don't get. Oh, good God. I know I keep complaining about it, but come on. I played this on PS3, and a lot of the things that we've had voiced in this were not voiced. So it was just a lot of reading. And honestly, it's PS4. Your disk space is probably higher. Just put in the parts. A friend of mine actually spoke to the voice actor Reen, and they said that they voiced everything. It was just that they didn't put all the lines in the game for some reason. Oh well. Was she really part of the military? Sure, she sure didn't seem like it. Her movements and actions, however, were those of a skilled officer. Highly skilled. Yeah, and the rest of the railway military police seemed really well trained too. You know her, instructor? You could say that. Anyway, it looks like you've managed to finish up all the tasks I laid out for you. So I think it's about time we take our leave of this place too. Understood. Off we go back to Trista. Do take care, everyone. Give my regards to Principal Van Dyke. And if you're ever in the area again, please do come to the market and say hi. You'll be more than welcome. We will. Thank you for everything. I like Otto. He's a nice guy. Yeah, there's definitely some tension between Claire and Sarah. And Sarah's asleep. Why are we not surprised?
She's asleep again.
This is no shock to anyone.
You don't think she's faking it, do you?
Somehow I doubt Sarah's the kind of person to fake sleeping.
No. Judging by her breathing, I believe she really is asleep.
Well, it sounds like Group B turned out to be a complete disaster.
As expected.
If she had to deal with them, then come back here on the same day, I'll bet she's totally spent.
Poor girl.
Yeah, good point. Anyone would be exhausted trying to sort that out.
It's hard to imagine her actually working hard, though, considering her usual attitude.
I agree with Elliot, but that is a savage thing to say, kid.
It does seem as though she's genuinely looking out for us, however.
So, this is how our first field study trip comes to an end, huh? I think I might have an idea now as to why we're here, though.
I had the same thought. Testing the Arcus is clearly a big reason for coming here, but it's not the only reason.
Tell us more.
I think it has more to do with making sure we see everything that's going on with our own eyes.
Ah, yeah, and then make your own decisions about how fucked up your empire really is.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Learning more about places in Erebonia we've only read about in books, and getting to see the issues occurring in those regions firsthand, just like in Celtic.
And then realizing how fucked up your nobility system is.
Indeed. And just as we thought and acted swiftly in the face of crisis this time, so too may we be called upon to do so again.
Seems that way.
These field studies may aim to test and cultivate those skills in preparation for our futures.
Seems likely.
Exactly. Add to that good judgment, decisiveness, and general conduct, and I'd say we have a pretty clear picture as to why we're out in the field. Basically, we're training everywhere we go.
Well, you're about half right.
Oh, Sleeping Beauty's awake.
Instructor.
I was so certain you were sound asleep.
I think she was.
What can I say? I can nod off and back on again in the blink of an eye. It's what I do.
Great skill to have. I wish I had it.
As you rightly noted, having first-hand knowledge of the areas to which you might be deployed is of tremendous importance, as is the ability to make swift, accurate judgments and solve problems with or without orders. Developing all these skills to their fullest is definitely a major part of why you're undertaking these field studies.
But are you now going to tell us that's not the only reason?
Just as I thought.
It's an interesting approach, but honestly, I've never heard of any other military academy trying it.
You say we're only half right, however. Which begs the question, what's the rest of the story?
Exactly.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, you haven't explained everything yet.
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking about what we did during our field study and why we were doing it. The whole concept seems eerily similar to the MO of bracers.
Now that you mention it...
Why did Sarah react like that, I wonder?
The Bracer Guild prides itself on protecting civilians over all else, so it seems an unusual source of inspiration for a military academy.
Plus, I'm pretty sure bracers are basically mercenaries. Well, a type of mercenary. So they're not part of the military. I think they just get paid to do odd jobs.
But the tasks we were given in Keldic do seem to align themselves quite well with the Bracer's basic philosophy.
Yeah, I guess so. Their emblem depicts a supporting gauntlet, and that's pretty much exactly what we've been for these people.
Indeed.
Bracers still have branches all over the continent, but you hardly ever see them in Erebonia anymore.
Well, you got me. Which means...
You're going back to sleep? Knew it! Anytime she needs to explain shit, Sarah's back asleep. Making weird noises. Please stop.
How are we ever supposed to take her seriously when she says things like that, then conspicuously falls asleep?
Never take her seriously. Why don't you try that?
Well, whether or not we did in fact get her, it still seems like bracers are somehow related to our activities here.
Something like that.
Not that Instructor Sarah is likely to come clean about our involvement anytime soon.
Indeed.
I suppose until she does, all we can do is prepare ourselves in body and mind for our next field study.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Reen's not convinced, apparently.
Is there something else bothering you?
Oh, no. It's just... Well, we've been in the same class for a month now.
Does not feel like that.
And this whole time I've been kind of keeping you in the dark.
Reen is actually a lesbian.
What do you mean?
You aren't referring to the issue regarding your swordsmanship, I take it?
No, he's referring to the fact that he's a lesbian.
No, it's not that. It's something I've been hiding from you all this time.
Definitely lesbian.
Regarding my social class.
Oh, I was close.
What?
Are you saying your family...
Yeah, I dodged the question when Machias asked.
Because he probably would have punched you in the face and hated you for the rest of the school year.
But technically I come from a family of nobles.
God.
My hometown is Ymir, in the northern mountains. I'm the son of its ruler, Baron Schwarzer.
You're from Ymir?
You have a problem with that?
Schwarzer. Now that you mention it, I have heard the name before. An honorable family, closely tied with the imperial family themselves, despite being headed by a mere baron.
I think she just called your dad a jackass, but I could be wrong.
I never would have imagined you might be the son of a noble too.
I wouldn't have expected you to. I don't act like one.
Damn right.
My dad and mom are both quite easygoing individuals. They don't behave like your typical nobles at all.
So not like Eustace, where they're kind of full of themselves.
And technically, since I was adopted, I don't have any actual noble blood running through me. I'm upper class in name only.
Haha, jackass.
So, you...
Sounds like you've got your own issues to deal with, just like the rest of us, huh?
I don't think of it as a big deal, and I don't want you to think of it as one either. I just didn't want to keep it a secret any longer. After everything we've been through these past few days, I owe you guys that much.
So what about everybody else?
I mean, you're all going to be a major part of my life from here on out. It's only fair to share as much as I can with you, right?
I assume he's gonna tell everybody else when he gets back.
I don't know what to say.
You consider us to be major parts of your life?
I feel offended by this as well, Laura.
Honestly, has anyone ever told you that you can be way too serious sometimes?
Has anybody ever told you you're a bitch?
Just be sure you reveal your true identity to the others when we get back, too.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, I intend to.
Good job.
Youth.
Go back to sleep, Drinky.
Still, even discounting the strangely perfect timing of the railway military police, that ruler of the forest they ran into in the nature park. Seems to be a harbinger of something big happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, everything does. Because we still haven't found out who the thieves were talking about. Oh, there's Kaldek. Goodbye, Kaldek. Nani? Who the hell are you? Man? Who are you, man? Hey, it's Bane.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did.
Is that Darth Vader or some shit?
We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
Interesting.
That won't be necessary. This was not a significant setback. If anything, it provided an unexpected bonus.
Tell me more.
Giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and Intelligence Division coordinate their efforts. With both organizations posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
A valid point.
Interesting. So there is something going on behind the scenes.
Should we proceed as planned, then?
By the way, I love this masked guy's outfit. It looks fucking cool.
Of course. The tyrant must yet face the merciless hammer of judgment.
Tyrant? Judgment? Hammer? What's going on?
Yes. May his lofty ambitions be crushed to dust and swept away.
Interesting. Seems something big is going on behind the scenes. I get the feeling Sarah and Claire know more than they're letting on. That's the end of chapter 1.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Hey, what do we got?
I've got a little reward here for you.
Medal of Fortitude. I'll have to see what that does in a moment.
Keep up the good work.
Grade.
Good showing, everyone.
We only got an A rank. Then again, to get S rank, you have to do all of the quests, even the hidden quests, which we never really bothered to do. Mainly because I couldn't remember where they were, and then I just couldn't be bothered looking them up. So, class 7 bonds of strengthened. Yay! Alyssa and Reen level 2. So now there we go. Now we have finishing blow. So if we get to a point where the enemy is weak enough to kill it, they will just finish it off straight away. Thankfully, we have that with Laura as well. Hey, didn't get... Really? We didn't go up with Elliot's? Alright, just gonna save right here. I guess we could keep going. Yeah, let's keep going for a little bit. I would have ended it there, but I think we should be okay. Let's keep going for a little bit.
Late May. The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze. With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life.
How depressing. George working on a bike.
Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding. But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
Tell us more. Military science.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
And you are? Oh, Instructor Neidhart.
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important.
Tell us more.
The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry. The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete.
Interesting.
The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars.
We had armored tanks. Well, we have tanks. sure you probably had tanks in the
The
past.
impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated.
I guess they didn't.
The third factor is the invention of airships.
Oh.
Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution.
And who started the revolution exactly?
The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable. But now we'd be virtually crippled without it. Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
No. Something only possible after the orbital revolution, which revolutionized warfare. That would have to be drugs. Orbital arts, orbital communications. The transport of cargo via train. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say communications. I was right. The answer is orbital communications, a form of wireless communication technology based on formless transmissions through orbital waves. Basically, a mobile phone. This allows officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, such as wiretapping and jamming, to partially limit its benefits, but nonetheless. Phew, I got it right. Well done. This is all pretty high-level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone into such detail before. Yeah, we're gonna have to work really hard to keep up. Yeah, so stop talking at the back. AP increased by 1. That's because I got the answer right. I am a genius. Classes 1 and 7 combined for gender-associated classes. Really? It's a bit sexist to put the women
Why
in.
did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that?
Because you're stuck up and she'd probably kill you. Anyway, it's a bit disrespectful and rather sexist that they would split the classes between men and women and put the women in cooking. Guys can cook too. Not me, but most guys.
I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
I think she'd hate you.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so. Though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
She's smarter than your dumbass.
There's something about that silvered-haired girl that I find oddly soothing.
Is it because she's very cat-like?
I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
I mean, I know she's got cat-like tendencies, but Jesus Christ.
That's quite enough idle chatter.
I did not know what the hell to expect from you.
We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Oh, it's insignificant? Then again, you probably have a personal chef.
Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit, I'm finding this all rather challenging.
That's because you're stupid.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
Is anybody gonna question why Fee's been mixing that for just on an hour now?
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
No, they're more curious about why you people are together. They're not interested in anything other than You got this, Fee.
I think you've wished that plenty already.
Thank you, Emma. Leave her alone. Fee's having fun. Oh, really? The boys get the computer section? Seriously, come on. Women can use computers too.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
I feel like your teacher shouldn't be smoking.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
You're from Nord. This makes sense.
Well, it is cutting-edge technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Usus both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
Well, Marcus's dad is the Imperial Governor, so I'd imagine he uses an orbital computer a lot more than most people. And obviously Eustace is a noble, so this is not surprising that much.
Yeah, but academics are their thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Same here.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet.
I just noticed they're sat on either side of the room.
I
Far
hear
away
they were
from each
really
other as
butting heads
possible.
during last month's field study.
Of course they were. It got to the point Sarah had to go and deal with
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot Guy since was in their team last
We
time.
were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
Leave them to it.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
Rean Schwarzer.
Arrogant bastard.
Huh?
Oh god,
Isn't
it's you
he
again.
from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct.
Oh yeah, Patrick.
My full name is Patrick T. Higharms.
No one asked.
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
No, you don't. You can go now.
What?
So, you're from the Higharms family?
No, he's from the Alberea family. Jesus.
Are they
come on,
prestigious?
man. Something like that.
About as prestigious as they come. The Higharmses are one of the 4 great houses.
One sec. Yeah, they're one of the 4 great houses, but who were the other ones?
Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albereas.
I don't think Patrick like that one, Elliot.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners.
Go fuck yourself then. Also, I apologize if this was a bit disjointed towards during that part. I got a phone call I had to take, so sorry about that.
I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Rean Schwarzer.
Somehow I doubt this.
I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
I am generously extending my middle finger to tell you to fuck off.
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Noble Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble.
I would love for somebody to pick that chair up that Reen is sitting on and smash it over your pompous ass.
And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff...
Go away, Patrick. You're making it very hard to like you.
I have decided to use my good name as a member of the Higharms family to afford you the privilege of joining us. I do hope you appreciate it.
Nope.
Well, how can I turn him down politely?
Don't tell him to fuck off. Seriously, I
This
would.
hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Aha! Eustace to the rescue.
Eustace?
Eustace Alberea?
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the Higharms family counted playing factions among his hobbies. If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
Oh.
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come. Despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then. But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this.
Go fuck yourself.
If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the sides you're taking.
Says you jackass.
He's certainly not shy.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so no. That's all.
Thank you.
Last month's field study? Is he?
Yeah. I think he means the run-in we had with the provincial army.
Probably.
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then.
He shouldn't, but he does.
He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
Huh. I guess he has a nice side after all.
Not like that. Marcus is still not impressed. Homeroom. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's a free day, so do it. Take it easy. You've earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Will you be announcing the details of our next field study trip on Wednesday also? Of course, you'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So, we finally get to put all the knowledge we've gained throughout the past few months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't just be about military strategy, you know? Because if it is, I'm going to get an earful from Vice Principal Heinrich. Again. Is that all you care about? Can we ask you if there's anything we don't understand? Probably not. Not if you care about the answer being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, that's all for homeroom. Marcus, if you'd please. Yes, instructor.
All rise.
Bow. To your new masters.
Well, I'll see you later, Reen.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
Nope.
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
Interesting.
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
Bye. Is there a reason you're still here, Marcus? What? I saw blonde hair.
Hi, Elisa.
You
Are you
want?
off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
What?
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
What was that all about?
I don't think we'll ever understand, really.
Did you do something else to upset her?
Of course, Laura would instantly assume that.
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
Indeed.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
Ah!
All right. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would.
Yes, now we can take Alyssa and we can take Laura with us because they were part of our team for the field study. So now our group is Elliot, Laura, Alyssa, and Gaius.
I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias? Or are you planning on studying in the library?
Since when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
I was just making conversation. What crawled up your ass?
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Yes.
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
See on about the whole thing with Reen not telling anybody he was a son of a baron?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins.
Yeah, he's still pissed about that.
So I guess we're all in equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
Save your breath. Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
He didn't exactly lie to you, he just didn't tell you the whole truth.
That's all there is to it.
I'm sorry.
Please, think nothing of it.
Aww.
Oh, am I intruding?
No, he was just leaving.
No, not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it.
Ah, Emma. Always so studious.
Ah, here it is.
What subject?
Take a look.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies.
Aww. See, Emma's so nice.
I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Mainly because Fee doesn't give a damn about studying.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now.
She's probably asleep.
I'll see you later, Reen.
She's kind of like Sarah. Fee sleeps a lot.
Take care.
Man, Emma's so nice.
And don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything.
He's just disappointed.
If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
Even Emma knows.
Yeah. I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too.
As do all of us.
I should probably also get going. Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
Maybe you should shut up. Alright. Well, I am going to save, and I should have ended the episode a while ago. This went on longer than I thought. Actually, this might be our longest episode. So I'm not going to drag everything out anymore. I will explain a lot in the next episode. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, by all means, tell yourself that like button. I've been your host, Lucifer. This has been Trials of Cold Steel. And don't forget to subscribe, as I have more of it coming out soon. So, see you later, guys.